Simultaneously, as he got one hand to it momentarily, but now gets to Howard. Howard almost too late to kick the ball, a free after disposal. And that was a tremendous kick, and gee, what an advantage free it is, because it's gone 65 metres upfield, and it's Kim Smith to take it 30 metres out from goal.
Well, I couldn't agree with the free after disposal. I thought the player got there as he was about to kick it, but Kim Smith's got the ball, and he's almost right in front, shooting for goal.
Yes, he's got it, and that's his first goal, and it atones for the mistake he made just a little while ago when he dropped that sit of a mark when it was crossed from Wilson. But Sturt badly needed that one into time on of this third quarter. Trail 6-9 to 10 Peter Marker.
Well, here's the free after disposal. Hill just gets there now. It's my opinion, no free.
Ball coming back to the centre of the ground. It's been an action-packed third over to Smith, the rover. Now too high, and we'll get a free kick. Smith, who's put the Sturt side into attack, elects the handball, puts Hardiman under pressure. Hardiman does it well. Back turns, a lovely drop punt down towards centre.
One in there will be Smith for the Blues. Smith gives away the handball. Brendan Howard, he's already got three. Dummies, turns, he's in trouble. Going to get out of it beautifully. Shrugs off yet another tackle. Kicks it towards goal. Oh, what a fantastic goal. That is unbelievable. He should have been caught at least 3 times. Went down, got up again, and booted goal number 4, Peter Marker.
Oh, incredible, Ian. This is Naraya would be proud of this. Look at this. On the ground, stands up, pirouettes around, does another one, puts it on the way, allows for the breeze, straight through for his 4th. What a performance, Howard.
Heinrich. Ball is going, or went for length, off the back of the pack. It's taken here brilliantly by Sturt, Kim Smith. And from point-blank range, he's put it through offline for one. He's goal, yes, a goal. McSporran furthers it, winding his way through now is Eddie Fry. Over to Smith, in turn Hollis, not Hollis, that is Craig towards goal, and it's his first goal.
15 minutes into the first quarter, Sturt 3-3 lead Torrens, 1 goal. The kickoff coming towards the grandstand side. Rendell up high, Davies there also. Davies paid the mark.
Played almost 24 minutes. A throw in inside the half-forward line. Hargraves and Rendell. Hargraves hooks it back to Smith. Smith slips out a handball to Sanders, in turn Craig on the half-back line. Goes long to the lead of McGarry, and that's good football, Sturt. McGarry's got it almost out to centre wing, however. Looking for a lead. It comes from Heinrich in the pocket. Right there with him will be Hollis. Hollis over the top. Cox there, end right, under play on. Kim Smith midfield. Fumbles the first chance, gets out of it well, puts it high towards the half-forward line. Bagshaw's going to work himself under the ball, takes the mark, past goes Lennon, but Bagshaw's going back to kick long. Sturt trail by 19 points, Bagshaw a 15-metre advantage, and now into the pocket goes Graham on a long lead. Philippou there with him. Graham's going to arrive first. Philippou wearing him well. Graham using his blistering pace, drives away in towards full forward, but it bounces the ball back midfield. Davies get a tap away now. Smith tries to break the tackle. Peter Friedrichs back on the ground. Howard swoops on it as the Blues go into attack, and Sturt playing in front now and winning the freeze. Howard looking now for Heinrich on the lead, has found him. Full forward, right pocket, about 45 metres out. Still not a certain goal, but Sturt now on the rampage, coming back strongly. 7-8 minutes into this final quarter. A worried Torrens runner on the field again. Bagshaw, the short pass, put him head on. Hasn't eased the distance at all, but most certainly the angle. And we see now Wayne Jackson taking Neville Roberts into the play. Peter Marker.
Yes, well, Torrens, I don't know if it's a mirage or not, but they're looking very, very tight as Bagshaw kicks for goals. The umpire doesn't move. Bagshaw's second goal. Sturt's 9.
Oh, they need him to lift now. Oh, they got up early. Bagshaw taps it out. In there is Smith. Got the ball well now. Heads towards goal. Puts it in the air. Gives it a charge. I think he's buttoned it. Oh, what a magnificent goal. Kim Smith's first goal. And Sturt pegged them back. Only one straight kick the difference here at Unley.
Yes, hands on hips, Smith. That was a long goal for a small player. There's the replay. That was his second goal, by the way. Bagshaw hoisted it out. Smith's movement is a good, strong one. Turned around, one pace, kicked the goal that Sturt needed, the goal that has brought them to within 3 points.
12 minutes into the final term, and we have a bobber-dazzer on our hands. Davies with the tap away. Curly Minot over to Shane Grambo. He'll relieve. Up towards centre half forward. Looking for Dirk Inglis. Hardeman the punch away. Giving Sanders the run of the ball. He in turn to Leonard. Sturt using the long handball to Brendan Howard. He goes up towards half forward. Neil Craig by himself. Finds that player, and Sturt setting up the loose man with that creative handball. Finding the player by himself. Neil Craig being awarded a 15-metre penalty kick, and this crowd of the Unley Oval certainly coming alive, and what a great game it's been. It's been a beauty. Craig up towards the full forward line there. High at the back. Smith again, looking for the short passes. He's popped it through, and the double blues hit the front. Sturt go to 11-9, leading West Torrens 10 goals 12.
Well, it'll be the best 2 minutes of Smith's life. He's kicked 2 goals in 2 minutes to make it his 3rd goal, and he's had 7 kicks. There's the ball coming in. The big fly from behind from Robson. Smith stayed down like a rover should, turned around. 3rd goal, Sturt, 11-9, Torrens, 10-12.
The Eagles look gone in the legs. Sturt finishing the stronger, and that
towards centre half forward. The back, the chance, taken off hands by Smith. Comes back, swings onto the left foot, goes towards centre half forward, looking for Whelan. Whelan went high but couldn't hold it. The ball's on the ground. Little Wilson's in there, battling hard. Appeared to get held. Bagshaw has one bounce. Looks forward, kicks the ball towards centre half forward. Tim Smith from behind knocks the ball clear. It comes to Mackay. Out there, in trouble over there is Michael O'Brien, and the free kick goes the way of Paul Bagshaw.
Bagshaw now kicks the ball in towards the half-forward flank, looking for and finding Kim Smith, who came on the ground as a result of the injury to Eddie Fry, but that's not a good kick, and it's been taken away in a back pocket at the moment. Now has possession of the ball, steadies his balance down, picked up very nicely, and around the corner goes Kim Smith over to Zilm. Down towards centre half forward, Robert McGarry, who picked a bad time to get the fumbles. That free kick goes to Ian McCay.
sets it up out there for Heinrich. Sturt going to attack now, short to the lead of Whelan. It's Greg Brand back on the ground. Whelan now plays on quickly towards Smith. He's going to get a big lead. Not Howard Heinrich, but he can have a couple of bounces. Almost sets up a handball. Finally gets the kick away towards the half-forward line. Smith over the top, gets up high. Brand breaks clear, chips out the pass to Hollis. Great football, Sturt. Well played, Greg Brand.
And a half forward. In there was Smith. Naily over the top of those players. Keane coming in for South Adelaide. The handball back is not a good one. Finally, it's Smith to the Sturt side, in towards full forward. Up high goes the pack up there, but Sturt, Hargraves behind the pack, just as beautifully, took the mark and just popped it through for his first goal. Sturt go to 3 goals, 1 leading South Adelaide 2 goals.
Handed. Davies now. The handballs towards Heinrich. It's bounced off his chest. Smith the opportunity. The left foot snap at goal is a good one. And Sturt have replied.
In the last quarter of play.
Certainly has.
On to Kim Smith. Clever football. Rick Davies. He might have an injured ankle, but by Christ, he's got an injured ankle, and it's gone straight through. And Sturt are running all the way home.
So this is Wilson from his half-forward flank. Wobbles one towards the true half-forward position. Picked up by Corns, wide. Johnny McFarlane with plenty of time to look. Paul Weston says, kick it into the open space. He just does that. Fry, talented player, tap forward. Chance, McFarlane in trouble, tap forward. Craig, Hodgman after him, picked up by Brent Howard. Here's an opportunity for the Blues. Philip Heinrich lines it up, takes a solid look at that. And really, it's a beautiful kick from the Rover. The first major score for the day. Sturt 1-1 in the first term. This time McVicker and Hargraves. A beautiful tap down to Rover Hodgman. And again, Smith really applying himself. Head down, tail up, working very hard. Knowing he's against one of the top rovers in South Australia, in Hodgman, may have something to prove. Shift to get himself a score. Nice looking drop punt, front of the goal face. That's a superb kick from the youngster.
Hargraves.
And Sturt go to an 8-foot lead. Sims there, but Coleman to take the ruck work for Glenelg. Out the back for Sturt. Philip Heinrich lines up the goals and hits the post. Smith
Couldn't get clear, but he gets the running help from Wilson, who pulls away from Painter, drives towards the square. Beautiful body positioning by Hollis. He's outreached by French, but he backed into him to keep him at bay. Second, when he leant forward to pull in a beautiful mark. Chips away to post his second goal, and the Blues go 8 points clear at the 18-minute mark of the second term.
Sims taken up by Hardiman again. Round the
Goes down towards centre half forward. Davies is back there, couldn't take possession of the ball. That's clever play by Graham, knocked it over. Kim Smith seemed to be impeded, but he's grabbed it. He's had a snap at the goals, and it's a great kick. It really was a great kick. It's right through for Kimmy Smith's second goal.
Opportunity now through Russell Palmer, who's just come onto the ground. The handball is ineffective, the pressure is strong. Sturt finally. Well played, Kim Smith to Craig. Neil Craig looking for Heinrich in the pocket, and he's beautiful mark.
Beautiful kick to position by Neil Craig, and Heinrich had made no mistake in the forward pocket for Sturt at, what is it, the 19-minute mark of the third quarter.
Finds Heinrich up towards the half-forward line. McGarry's there, so is Zoom, can't hold the mark, off hands. Finally it's Smith into an open goal. Kicked on its way, but offline and through for a minor score. And Sturt go to 12-19, 91, leading Port Adelaide 13-8, 96.
Well, Eddie Fry in plenty of trouble. He's staying on the ground.
You have a South Australian side, and I'm sure the viewers will recognise some of these players.
There's a couple of names that are interesting. Yes, across that forward line there, Whitehead, former Port Adelaide player, Reynolds, Parsons. Half forward there, Arbin, Budell, Ransom. Across the centre line there, Crate. I think he was associated with South Adelaide there at one stage. Gill and Lynett, former Central District player. Trenorden, Peckover and Tunick across that half-back line. The full-back line, Burgoyne, Lesky and Langford. I've got a feeling Lesky might have played with one of the league clubs here too.
North Adelaide, I think.
North Adelaide, thank you, Ian. In ruck there, Johns, Kemp and Smith, the interchange players there, Schulich, Havner and Neindorf.
Have a look at the Western.
He's the vice-captain for the West. Couldn't manage to clear the ball on that occasion. Trevor Gill got the handball out. It's coming unstuck though. Smith fights hard. And also in there is Ross Tyson, and the umpire's going to bounce it. 18.5 minutes.
5-6 to 4-7.
Back in the centre. Big fellow for Western Australia's jumped straight over the top of his pass and goes over him. Smith forward. It's into the pocket. Coming across for Western Australia is their back pocket player. I think it might be Doyle.
Roberts it was.
Roberts. Western Australia on centre wing. Bump down the road, Doyle there. Crate tapping it on towards Kemp. Kemp trying to play.
She ran right down from centre wing, and that ball had to go 60 metres. 1-2, South Australian country. Western Australia 1-2, scores 11.
Yes, Paul Crate. Well, he was a very talented player. Kim Smith worked the ball through. He hooked around the corner there, and Crate seized his opportunity to follow up. It came out nicely to him, and that kick would have to be 50-odd metres. I believe he's playing with Loxton now in the River League. Smith on the left leg, hooks the ball in towards the forward pocket. Players stack up a bit. Western Australia's Roberts tries to get it out, but he only got it back as far as Colin Whitehead. Hooks around the corner, and that's OB on the full, is it? No. Big leap by Reynolds, number 5. 7 for Western Australia is Derek Doyle, but the ball is a big sporting weekend lined up for you over the long weekend, as Peter's already told you. We'll mention the others shortly, but the VFL replay, of course, 12:30 tomorrow. Kick, big leap. Jim Smith, what a leap it was. He's a strong youth. On the lead is Reynolds. The kick off the side of his boot. Not a good kick at all. Getting back on it is the Western Australian player in Clark.
Yeah, he's a fullback.
North Adelaide. Oh, gee, just as I said that, the kick was awful. Rollings almost getting back in defence for South Australia. Can't pick him up. He's in trouble there. It was number 6. And that was Kim Smith. Gee, don't they look different when they got their hair plastered down over their face? Western Australia. 22 for Western Australia is Rogers. He's the taller. South Australia's Langsford in trouble. Burgoyne helps. Gets it out to Smith. Second chance. He'll get it clear. Puts out a handball. Oh, gee, the team player there was in a bit of trouble. But finally, it's Kim Lynett who gets out the short pass towards centre wing.
A nice touch, Robert. Would have been a lovely touch. I'm sure Lee Wicker would have died with his leg in the air if he saw any cars on the oval. We talked about tired players a little while ago. Gee, Kim Rogers, the big ruckman for Western Australia, is he ever tired? I reckon if you gave him a pillow, he'd go to sleep at the moment. South Australia out of problem momentarily.
Abner ran back into trouble. Now Sulicic, half forward line, wobbles one in towards there. South Australia, Smith thought about the handball in towards goal, getting back on it. Quick, will he make the distance? He does, is David Clark. This time South Australia a chance to clear, and long they come. Up towards the half forward line. Getting back on it was Crate, couldn't put it down. Smith can. Smith is tackled. Through goes Crate. The umpire said he hasn't got the football, and the free kick goes to Kim Smith at centre half forward.
Gee, I'm sure he had it when the tackle was applied in.
Kim Smith, lead on from Reynolds. He wants it in the pocket. He's going to lead straight now. The ball towards that player. Reynolds, good mark. He's got it. Took a whack around this. The face. Oh, he wasn't real happy about it either, I wouldn't think. His immediate reaction was to come up. Let's have a look at it in replay. Ooh, a right cross. I don't think I'd be happy either. Chris Reynolds, accidental of course. Chris Reynolds, 30 metres out. It's a man's game. Those things happen. Got to take it in good spirit. Gee, SA need a goal. They're down by 15 points. Right out in front. Nice looking kick. The umpire said that's his 5th goal. SA kick back 9-10 to 10-13.
Actually, Hank Budell's coming off the ground, and he's a big man. There he is, but they're not getting anything from him at centre half forward. They're not able to run it through there. Not necessarily his fault. Parsons back onto the ground. The short kick there was from Smith. I think he got a lucky free kick, in fact, but it was a good mark taken by Reynolds.
South Australia towards a big fella, Hank Budell. He's got it on the rebound off hands. They need him to get a couple of kicks, and they also need something across centre, and it's Kim Smith that provides it as they run it into the full forward area, and it's taken up there by the full forward in Reynolds. Whitehead into the front of the goal square. Ransom back to Smith. He tried to kick it before he had it. He's tackled around the neck. Umpire calls play on. It's a very good evasion. He's onto the left foot and snaps through for a behind.
He appealed for the free then too, and he was a bit upset. I think the umpire did the right thing in letting him play on, though. He certainly got the high tackle, but the umpire said keep going. Randall Parsons for South Australia. Couldn't do much with it. Kim Smith fighting hard for the ball. Makes an open space, shows a little bit of pace, which we remember him having. And a beautiful little pass, very neatly done into Chris Reynolds. Peter Kemp kicks on immediately. The big leap there is from Smith. Pats the ball out well, but just a fraction too far, and then uses his body well. Peter Barker said, well, obviously not well. The umpire wasn't too impressed with the way he put the body in. I thought it was a good hit and shoulder.
The ball was within 5 metres, but he did charge the player, there's no doubt.